Okay, here we go again. Okay, I'll try to do this video shorter than the previous one. Okay, because I didn't look at the hour, and I think it's very long previous one. Okay. Oh, I bought another mobile phone because it was coincidence. But when all this started, okay, the state of alarm and all these kind of things, the previous day, the charger of my previous phone, okay, broke. I don't know why, okay, but it was fucking coincidence. So I have to buy one of these. It's not a bad mobile phone, but well, it's not so a good one. Um, well, well, we're going to continue with this. I'll try to make shorter video than previous one. Okay. Well, a very fast summary of what was the Nazi Party. Okay, German Workers' Party changes to National Socialist German Workers' Party. I think that will. Some people used to say that the Nazis were really socialist because the party was called Nationalist Socialist Party. Of course, that is total absurd. Okay, it's a nonsense. They were not socialist. In fact, they hate everything that socialists represented. Okay, the only reason why they put themselves name socialist is to try to show, okay, that they were with the workers, okay, with the normal people. Even in the case, their manage of the situations didn't show that, didn't prove that, okay. But at least was a some kind of presentation to the workers, saying that they are at their side, okay. Well, national, of course, is very self-illustrative, okay? And Workers' Party, well, it's Workers' Party. I already explained it. I don't know. Is that it's one of the problems of don't prepare your class before starting talk, okay? You used to say a lot of things and you insist and repeating that. And well, when you have a group of people in front of you, listen to you, well, maybe it's easier to know how to manage the situation. But in this situation, it's very weird because I don't know your reactions. Um, Wait a minute. Sorry, yeah, this is my kitchen. Do you want to see my kitchen? To my kitchen if you like. Okay, this is my kitchen. Okay, Tito. Okay, one, two, three. You. Yeah, this is the garbage. Well, this is the garbage, and this is the garbage of plastic. Okay, yeah. I know it. It's not so big. Okay, but it has a very important advantage. Okay, it's not necessary to move your feet to do anything. Okay, only managing the cintura. I don't remember the name of cintura now in English. Okay, you can do everything. Why did I do that? I don't know. Let's go again with this. Well, as you already know, the Nazi Party, the Workers' Party, was founded in 1919. Okay, he was totally nationalistic. It was totally anti-Semitic, and it was totally anti-communist. Okay, it's easier to define the Nazi Party and the Nazis. It's easier to define them by what they are not, that the what are they really are. I'm going to say in Spanish because I think it's important, ¿ok? Es mucho más fácil definir el nazismo por lo que no es que por lo que es. Lo cual, en mi opinión, es bastante ilustrativo de ese tipo de gente, porque si defines lo que no eres, pero no llegas a definir completamente y exactamente lo que eres, en realidad lo que haces es oponerte. Y autodefinirte por oposición es siempre peligroso, aparte de que habla muy poco de ti. Porque lo que haces es reaccionar, no actuar. O sea, una cosa que creo que se puede sacar en claro de esta época, sinceramente, es que cuando encontremos a alguien que en vez de dar un discurso más o menos coherente, pero dar un discurso propio, en vez de hacer eso, lo que haga sea decir esto está mal, aquello está mal, lo otro está mal, y se limite a eso, sin haberse parado un momento a pensar qué es lo que quiere exactamente, hay que tener cuidado con esa gente, en mi opinión. Después de este sermoncillo, voy a continuar muy poquito, ¿vale? Well, Hitler abused the party as the perfect vehicle for further political goals. I think that is self-explanatory. Okay, there was something that happens in 1923. I'm sure all of you already know it. Well, Hitler and his friends tried to do a putsch in a beer hall. Okay, in 1923. Of course, that putsch, golpe de estado, okay, was stopped by the authorities, okay, and Hitler was condemned to be sentenced, sorry, not condemned, to be 5 years in prison. Of that 5 years in prison, he was only 1 year, if I remember properly. In that period that he was in prison, he wrote that book, if you want to call it that way, called Mein Kampf. We are going to finish the classes of Monday and Tuesday with this. Okay, I'll try to put another video finishing the presentation and trying to and assuming that the next video is the class of Thursday, right? We're going to try it. Okay, Mein Kampf. Mein Kampf, in English is My Struggle, Mi Lucha. It was dictated during his 4.5 years in prison. I'm sorry, but that is wrong. Okay, he only stayed in prison for 1 year. What he talk about in that book, okay, basically, is a manual of how to be racist with Jews. Okay, not only with Jews, but basically with Jews. He gave the world the theory of the Lebensraum, of the living space, in Spanish, espacio vital. The basic idea is very, very easy, okay? German race, okay, is the Aryan race, is the pure race, and the pure race needs is a space, okay? Hitler, okay, believed from a racial point of view, okay, in the purify of the races. Okay, he believed that the Aryan race was a pure race. He believed that the Indian race. When I say Indian race, I mean the Native Americans are pure race, all that kind of things. Okay, he thought that the purity of the races was very, very important. Okay, the pure races needs space to well, to express themselves. For Hitler, it was pretty obvious that Germany hasn't the places, has the space it needs. Okay, and the solution was to conquer everything was that surrounding Germany. This theory, I don't know your opinion, but this theory is very similar than a theory of a child. Okay, I want to have more. If I were outside, okay, I would say, or I would think, my way, something like, I would have to have all the games and all the toys I'm seeing surrounding me. Okay, for me, it's not important that the toys are of other person. If I see it, I want them. If you are a child, okay, if you're a baby, that is a very usual thinking and a very comprehensive thinking. That thinking in the mentality or in the mind of a man of 30 years, more or less, is well, let's say at least weird. Okay, of course, associated to this idea of Lebensraum was the idea of world domination. Something very similar. I have explained already. I have already explained. Sorry. The world must to be dominated by the race, by the pure races, Aryan race or whatever. Okay. El mundo debe estar dominado por las razas puras. La Aria, en el caso de Europa, and any other kind of race in the other uh, place of the world. Wait, give me a moment. Que... que... Cariño mío. Hola. Hola. Okay, I'm going to finish the class by obvious reasons. Okay, I hope I'll continue with the class next day. I hope you have enjoyed more or less the class, and I hope you forgive me the fails, the errors, and all the bad things you have had to see. Bye. 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 Okay. See you. In the wind.